Brian and his wife, Jessica, were known for their unshakable bond, sharing laughter and dreams beneath the soft glow of their porch light every evening. Life felt like an endless summer, but one rainy night, everything changed. Brian was driving home from work, exhausted but excited to surprise Jessica with her favorite dinner. The rain fell heavily, blurring his vision. He took a turn too fast, and in an instant, it happened. A crash that shattered everything. When the sirens wailed and the paramedics arrived, Brian was lost in a haze of disbelief. Jessica was gone. The days that followed were a blur of grief. Denial consumed him. He couldn't accept that Jessica would never again smile at him or hold his hand. He wandered through their home, touching the things that she loved. Her books, her shoes, the way she had organized the kitchen. Each item was a ghost of the life they had built together. As reality sank in, anger took over. He screamed at the universe for taking her away, for the unfairness of it all. He couldn't bear to see other couples together, their joy a piercing reminder of his own loss. Friends tried to console him, but their words felt hollow, echoing in a void he couldn't escape. Bargaining came next. Brian spent sleepless nights trying to convince himself that if he could just turn back time, he would do anything to change that fateful night. He replayed the moments in his mind, desperate to find a way to bring her back, to keep her safe. Nothing worked. Each thought led him deeper into despair. Depression wrapped around him like a heavy blanket. Days turned into weeks, and the sun seemed dimmer. He isolated himself, avoiding the world that reminded him of Jessica's absence. The laughter they had shared became a haunting melody, one he couldn't bear to hear. One night, lost in darkness, a thought began to form. If he could not have her in his life, perhaps he could be with her in the next. The idea filled him with a strange sense of peace. He envisioned them together again, free from the pain and sorrow that had now defined his existence. In the early hours of the morning, as the world outside was still asleep, Brian made his choice. He penned a note filled with love and regret, telling Jessica how sorry he was and how much he missed her. With tears streaming down his face, he whispered her name as he took the final step. In that moment, he felt an overwhelming calm wash over him, believing he would soon be reunited with the love of his life. But as darkness enveloped him, a flicker of doubt crept in. Would this truly bring him to her, or would it lead him deeper into the abyss? The answer eluded him, leaving behind only the tragic echoes of a life lost too soon, a love that would never fade, and the haunting question of what it truly means to be united in death. Brian's choice would forever alter the lives of those he left behind, a ripple of grief that would continue to spread, a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and of love.